Okay, so welcome to this video. So I'm trying to show how to test your internet speed. So we have this option, fast.com. So when you launch in your browser like that, um, so it loads. What happens is that it's a service by Netflix and it tests your internet speed just to measure it for the purpose of suitability for watching Netflix video. So this is obvious this internet connection is sluggish because you find out that it's not going off from zero for such a long time, and then when it took off it went straight to over 1 Mbps. So somehow the latency is poor. It's freezing a lot before it took off. Normally it should start with a very good latency. It should start counting the kilobyte speeds immediately, and then it went up to over 1 Mbps and then dropped again. So let's go to show more info. So you see the download speed, download that latency, sorry, is 2.1 seconds. The upload speed is 0. So it's poor. It's very poor. So let's check another service. Another service that comes through the browser, through Google, and it's from a company that is called, I think, M Labs, something like that. Yes, M Labs, yes, Measurement Lab, yeah. So it comes through the browser. So when you search using the word internet speed test, it brings this up. So the first, result comes up like this. Then you just say run speed test. So this is a rather more effective service somehow, and it's going to be testing your potential download speed and your potential upload speed. So again, just like that Netflix tool, fast.com is taking such a long time to do it, and then it's even failing. So the service is somehow poor again. Let's try again. We're going again. It's trying to take off now. Okay, so that is about 100 kbps, 90, 70 kbps, and then that's it. So it's trying to do the upload speed test now. Now that did not even go off the ground. So again, the speed is poor, just like we observed with the previous test. And that's how you test your internet speed. And you could test as much as, okay, this is now coming up. Now if you observe, this is not giving us, detailed breakdown at all. It's not giving us enough details. So let's go and use another service. Let's use this service, internet speed test. Fiber.google.com / speed test. So, speed test. Alright, so you scroll down a little. The service is actually it's provided by Hookla. So you click. So this is going to be testing from your location. So let's go. So now if you observe, it's taking off very much better because it's testing the speed from directly, my location. So 3.3 Mbps, 1 Mbps is working. So 1 Mbps, okay. Alright, so we have these. Okay, it's yet to complete the test. So let's allow it to get through. Okay, so it's giving us this ping, and it returned this ping is the frequency of the test speed. Then this is the upload speed, this is the download speed. So download speed is over 3 Mbps. So for you to be sure of the consistency of this performance of your internet connection, you probably want to do more than just once. So let's do another test and let's see if we'll be getting that level of performance like we got the first time. So let's see, or anything close. Okay, the test is coming up again. Now the ping frequency. Okay, now we're even getting a better performance, right? So, okay, now get it. So we can say that the first test was actually realistic. Okay. So I'm going to be doing a third test, and the third test will tell me how consistent is this, the first performance that we got, which is 3.3 Mbps. So anytime you are browsing the internet, what you are doing is that you are downloading. Anytime you are browsing the internet, opening a website, visiting Facebook, visiting YouTube, what you are doing is you are downloading. So you want to be sure that you have a good download speed to be able to get a very good browsing experience. Okay, the upload speed this time is very poor. So you see what I'm saying? The third time we did the test, it's not giving us that return, the result on the upload speed. But the download speed appears to be consistent. So I'm going to be doing, okay, is it complete? Okay, yes, it's complete. So poor upload speed, but the download speed appears to be consistent around 3 Mbps average performance. So that's it anyway. That's all anyway. So you can use this to test your internet connection. But again, let me go back one step. I think this service is going to be a very good one for you. Sorry, speedtest.net. It's a service by Ookla. It's a broadband company like that provided that service, and their speed test tool is very reliable because their service uses it conducts the test using the DNS server that is closest to you. You see, it says something like finding optimal server, meaning that it's not trying to test your internet service from a network that is far away in the US. It's testing from a network that is close to you. And the ISP, the internet service provider, for this connection I'm using is called K-Contech, and that's actually their name. So a server, a DNS server that is closest to the location of this ISP is Spectranet. This is another broadband service company, so it's going to be testing my internet speed from this network. So it's not trying to test from the US like the MLab software. So that's why I'm recommending this Boost service. It finds the software looks for a DNS service, a network that is closest to your ISP, your location, to do the test from. And that's why that's why I'm recommending it. So let me do it from here. The result I should be getting from here should be related to the result we got from the last test we did, you see. Because that previous website, which is the fiber.google/speed test service we're using, is an embedded speed test service that Google is using, and it is provided by this company, this particular company, this company called Ookla. Ookla, not Keiko, Ookla. Yes, is the name of the company. Ookla. So what happens is that they look for they crawl the internet to find the service provider of the internet connection you are using, and they display the name of that internet service provider here through the IP address. From the IP address, the public IP address of your internet service, they query it on DNS servers online, and then they give you this name. They get this name. You understand? So and that's it. Any software developer can also build a service like this. You can actually build a service like this as a software developer, that kind of thing. So look at it. So we have 2 Mbps here. It's lower than what we got before, but let's try again one more time. Let's give it another shot. Okay, now it's taking a while. Another thing is that you need to also understand that I'm testing this internet service from a workstation on this network. and there are other users that is using this service. You get, and this is actually one of the best ways to test this service. Sorry, you know why? I want to test the service when other users are using it so that I can evaluate what is reasonably available to the average number of users in a customer environment. So you see, we are getting that speed again, 3 Mbps. So it looks like this 3 Mbps is relatively consistent somehow. All right, so and then we have this one as well, 2 Mbps or something like that. So I think we've been able to establish this. This is how you could, I think, reasonably test your internet connection speed performance for you to establish what is reasonable, irrespective of what your ISP tells you. This is what is available as at, you know, on the device of the users of this internet service. So the ISP may be telling you that they are allocating 20 Mbps to you, but don't forget, it's a shared internet service. You are sharing it with other customers they have. So you will not usually get all of the percentage of what is promised. So if, for instance, in this site, they promised 20 Mbps or something like that, 3 Mbps out of 20 is going to be like 20 divided by 3. Yes, 6.6666 and all that. So 6. So that's an average of what percentage? What percentage are we getting? If they promise 20 and we're getting 3, divided by 6, that's less than 20%. That's 16, 18% or something. 18% of what is promised, what we are getting. And we're in Lagos, Nigeria. Poor service, terrible. It's common with fiber, and this is a fiber, fiber distributed internet. But it appears that the GSM services are, quite better. So, well, this is how you test. This is how you test. All right. So I think that's the end of that video. See you in the next video.